Last but certainly not least is a champion of Be Me, who's been with us ever since the book launched. You can see his story in our book, Reach. By the way, I totally neglected to mention that my sister and mentor has a book called We the Village. And what's the subtitle, Chief? Bam. We the Village, Achieving Our Collective Greatness Now. It's available. Yeah, that's right. It's available. Please pick it up, check it out. But without further ado, I'm going to bring up our brother Lamaan Rucker. You've seen him in so many different titles. I'm not even going to run them down. But if you ever turn on anything produced by Tyler Perry, if you ever turn on most black films, if you ever turn on the movie, he's that pretty brother. So, brother.
That's terrible, man. That's what you get when you let your boys intro. He's that pretty brother. Pretty mama. But I'm from Southeast D.C., so there's gangsta in there, too. And from Pittsburgh, born in Pittsburgh, so shout out to the black and gold, too. So two of my hometowns being represented right here at the same time. But I'm just here really, again, as hometown D.C. boy to welcome you all to this incredible opportunity. I think this is, when we talk about power, when we talk about empowerment, when we talk about collectivism, when we talk about unity, when we talk about just what it takes to rebuild, refine, restore, redefine even what it means to be me, right? What it means to be us. The importance of that, the value of that to ourselves as well as to our children, to our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, our brothers, our women, our wives, our ancestors, and even those that don't look like us. This is a very, very, very important opportunity. So looking at all of you and to have all of your eyes and all this attention coming back here at me is a really, really, really inspiring and enlightening opportunity for me as well. So when we talked about this happening here in D.C., we made a point to make sure we could work it out so that I could be here. I've been traveling for the last month. So, and as opposed to rerouting myself home, I rerouted myself here to make sure that, again, we could do this together. And again, shout out to Trabian and Ben Jealous, who's been my homie for quite some time, and their collective intelligence and intuition and inspiration to put together this book, Reach, 40 Black Men Speak on Living, Leading, and Succeeding. For those of you who are in it, thank you. Your stories and your essays and your inputs have continued to inspire me personally. It's been one of those things that I find I'm carrying them around all the time, to the point where anytime I have access, even if I have to buy them, if we got a book signing, if there's any left over by chance, which rarely ever happens, they're coming with me. And wherever, as I move, as I travel, they leave me. They leave my hands. They go to little boys, they go to little girls, they go to mothers, they go to fathers, they go to teachers, they go to policymakers, they go to as many different people as possible so that they can continue to hear our voice from our perspective, from our power, from our hearts, from our sensitivities, from our trials and tribulations, our flaws. But the more we stand up and be real men about who we are and what we've been, what we can be, and what we desire to be, what we demand of ourselves and of one another to be, the more we continue to do that, the stronger we are, the taller we stand, and the more powerful we all continue to become. So I hope today and the next couple of days that we spend together, you guys really, really, really take full advantage of what this opportunity truly is. Go back to all your cities. I've been to Akron. I've been to Detroit. I'm from Pittsburgh. I've been to Baltimore. I've been through Philly again recently. I've been to every single one of these cities, and I've been in the street in every single one of these cities. I've been in higher education institutions in every one of these cities. I've been in corporations in any of these cities. So whatever it is, I've had a variety of different levels of experience and input and impact personally, but most importantly, those communities have impacted me. They've impacted me. I've learned from brothers like you what it means to be a man of service. I've learned from brothers like you what it means to be a good father. I've learned from brothers like you what it means to be educated, self-reliant, self-determined, to be walking high and strong and tall with the self-esteem and the power that we need to continue to encourage all of our young men and boys to walk with. And sometimes we don't always do it the way we should. We don't always do it the best way we can. But what continues to allow us to be our best self is to continue to see our best selves amongst us and in front of us. So we will continue to not change the narrative, but expand the existing narrative, because we ain't got to change nothing. We know what's real. We are what's real. And the only thing we have power over is ourselves. The only thing we have true power over is our families, our communities, our definition. We must continue to take responsibility for that. And we are, you are, and even our sisters are doing an incredible job to the best of all of our abilities to continue to do that. So I'm here just to say thank you for what you already are, to say thank you in advance to the incredible men that you will continue to become, to say thank you in advance for all of the young people, male and female, that you will continue to touch and inspire and motivate and mobilize. I'm here to say thank you in advance to how you will touch me, how you will reach me and give me the power to continue to be my best self, so that the impact and opportunity that I have to represent us continues to happen in a profound way. I ask you to hold me accountable. I ask you to allow me to hold you accountable, because I will gladly check you, and I hope you will gladly continue to check me. All in love, all in the opportunity to make us ourselves better and to continue to hold each other to a high standard. We deserve it. We're worthy of it. Most importantly, we're capable of it. We need to believe that, and we need to instill that same power and self-esteem in our young people. And if we continue to do that and not give up on that, because we know it's a thankless job. It is a thankless job, but it is the right thing to do. It is the absolute right thing to do. It's what we must do. It's what we must continue to do. And one of the things I was told is what we must continue to do even when nobody's looking. Even when nobody's looking. The affirmation comes from here. It comes from there. But yes, it's also very profound when it comes from here. When it comes from those that look like you, who are shaped like you, come from where you come from, want what you want, need what you need, and understand what it's like to be you, or in this case, be me. Be who? Be who? Be who? Yeah, be me, be we. Let's do it together. This collective effort, this opportunity to unify and mobilize and move forward, it's an incredible thing. So I love y'all, man. This is such an incredible thing, man, to see my brothers and, again, my sisters, but especially my brothers, to see us here ready to lock arms and do big things, man. So continue to be inspired, continue to inspire, and just have an incredible next couple days. And I look forward to getting to know as many of you as possible. And anytime I come to your communities, man, let's make some things happen. All right? All right. Love y'all.